Day 9 in the Big Brother house. Welcome back. I don't know, today's going to be more of the same, I expect. We keep running, we keep going. Last time I did, I added it to the end of the video. I believe I catalogued all of the rooms I'd been in so far and what letters I think correspond to them. I don't know what that means though, right? I mean, if I get my little list up now, I can tell you that both the closet and the laboratory seem to be related to the letter E, so it's not like it's one letter per room, right? It's not like there's some like organize them alphabetically or something thing going on. Potentially we might have to like spell words with the placement of rooms or something. There's also 3 I just didn't get, this one that I'm looking at on screen right now being one of them, because Ace and Queen? I guess maybe Ace and Face, like face card, I guess, potentially. That seems a bit of a stretch, but I guess this could potentially be F on that basis. I don't know though, I don't know. Let's begin, shall we? I think I'm going to do a thing where I open all 3 of the starting rooms initially. And use that to sort of decide where I'm going. Oh, the storeroom is so good now that I've upgraded it. I know obviously this is like going forward at the start is kind of preferential, but I think we do this just to get some shit on the board initially, right? This one is... Hang on, wait a second. Give me a second. I have the storeroom down as Pray and Pry, which is letter A, but here it's Bridge and Bride, which is letter G, which means the rooms change every time. The entrance hall didn't, but it does seem like the other rooms all change every single time, which is basically renders my list I took last time irrelevant. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. It does mean that we can't know in advance, right? Like what rooms correspond to what letter, so it means we clearly do. It's nothing to do with like the placement of the rooms. I think we just take a bedroom here, to be honest. That will send us in the right direction, so let's go the other way first, since this is more likely to dead end us. This room is Pray and Pry, so this is A. Hang on. Is it something to do with the order we place them? So this was first. We're going to say this is F. This was second, which is A. Then we placed the storeroom, which means we spelt the word fad. We need to check that other room to see what letter that is at some point, but we're going to keep going this way for now. Yeah, we'll Nook. Oh, this is a new one I've not seen. We've got like dessert, flan, but that'd be flan, won't it? Flan and sand, June. Oh, dessert and desert. Yeah, this is S. We'll go parlour here. Keep solving these parlour puzzles. One of these gave me a little bit of a run for my money the other day, so I'm assuming these are slowly going to keep getting harder. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements... Wait, no, we know for a fact this one's false. We know for a fact this one's false because there's always one true statement. 2 statements are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Hang on. That's false, for sure. we can just ignore what that says. Two statements are false is possible. So if this was true, then we would assume that this is false and this is false. And if this is false, then that would mean the gems are in a box with the true statement, which would be this one. Now let's flip that and reverse it. If two statements aren't false, that implies that both of these are true. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's impossible then. This one becomes impossible if that's true. Which means that it has to be in here. I'm sure some people are looking at these puzzles and going, duh, that's obvious, but come on. You got to... This one I couldn't solve before. Blueprint and plane. I couldn't really see this one very clearly in the last video, so I actually put it down as scroll. But either way, it's clearly not blueprint, is it? This has been plane in the past. Oh, plan. Plan and plane. Right? That makes this E. So we have F, A, D, something, S, E. I'm not convinced that this line of thought is the correct one, but we'll keep going. I'll keep believing it. We have to take the passageway here. It's the only way we can push ourselves in the right direction. The drawing room is unfortunately incorrect, and we haven't drawn a dovecote to rotate it, so... yeah, I think this is how we have to do this. Does this room even have paintings? There's not a lot in here, right? I thought every room had paintings, but this one really doesn't seem to. There's not like some... Like finding them in the aquarium was a little bit tricky. That was the one with the plans I couldn't really read in the last video, because it's like hidden inside a fish tank at a weird angle. But this one really just doesn't seem to have any anywhere, right? I'm not crazy. It's not like behind the door. Nope. I wonder if these lines on the brickwork mean something, or if I'm just reading too much into everything now. It's really weird that this would be like the only room that doesn't have a painting in it. But there really isn't one anywhere, so whatever, I guess. We'll take the boiler room. I get the feeling that's going to come in handy at some point. Does this have paintings? Oh, the puzzle stays solved between days. Or partially solved, perhaps. Whatever, good enough for me. I'll just spare room my way through here, that's fine. And where's the other exit? Over here. I walked past it. I'd love to get security. I could take the dark room just to get it out of the pool. Right, get rid of it now while we can. That feels sensible. No, it went dark. Oh, it's keycard anyway, so we can't do anything here yet. Okay. I've not seen any paintings in a while. I wonder what this means. They've just stopped appearing. I don't know if I've just happened to have hit a load of rooms in a row that don't have them. What were these like weird hand-drawn lines as well? Again, don't know if I'm reading too much into that. I do have a habit of reading too much into things. Or into the wrong things, at least. Oh, walk-in closet would be so good. But clearly we have to take Den here. For the gem and for the progress. Surely this room will have paintings. Yes, 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 yes. Orchard. Pilot. Pilot and plot. Maybe. Making this I. I've kind of lost track of what the letters were now. It's FAD something SEI. Let's go this way. Ooh, yeah, getting the garage is probably good here. Because we keep getting the opportunity, we keep finding the car keys, so it'll be nice to have this open in case we find them again. Plus, we get 3 keys in here, so, you know, pretty sick, I think. Yeah, we've already read that. Eyes open for the car keys, folks. Got plenty of keys now, so that's good. We obviously don't take the closet, as nice as it would be. Nothing really points in the right direction, so I guess we'll just take the hallway. Oh, I forgot to check the garage for paintings. I don't think there were any, but I could be dumb. Cake stand and tiger? I mean, that's pretty indisputably a tiger, right? There's not really anything else that could be, unless it's cat, I guess. No, I don't know that one. That one's too big for my little brain. Could get the extra feats. I think... Oh, we can't afford the observatory, actually. We'll take the pantry. We get a couple of extra feats by doing that. Stage and plant. I think I'm meant to know what plant this is. It kind of looks like lavender or something. It's got the same like flower shape, but I don't know enough about plants, to be honest with you. Theatre and no. I was doing all right on this for a while there, but I've lost it now. We're putting an awful lot of stock into this hallway, but honestly, I already kind of was. I know we got one more square to the right we can go, so maybe we just take the drawing room. Oh, we don't have the gems. We could take the chapel, I guess. I think maybe we just slap a bunk room in here, to be honest, though. I don't even know why I came in here, really, aside from to look for pictures. This is another one I couldn't get. The tree and heat. This was heat before, but I guess it could mean multiple things. It could be like match and jam. Fire and fur. It's an E, yeah. I think maybe I did solve that one, actually, and I just completely fucking forgot that I'd solved it. Just sit and watch the hamster for a bit. Honestly, that's better content than I provide. Look at him go. Hello. Oh, he's come to see me. Oh, he's going in the wheel. Hell yeah, man. Look at him go. I like his little bunk bed as well. Hell yeah. I had a hamster as a kid. It bit me constantly. They're vicious little fuckers. They really are. And I wasn't like, you know, I was a pretty good kid when it came to animals, you know. I wasn't one of these ones who would, like, just pick him up needlessly and, you know, be overly, like, violent with him or, you know, overly rough, I guess is the word, not violent. But yeah, they can be little sods sometimes. To be fair, it wasn't a great environment for that hamster. He had 2 terriers in the house. Damn thing feared for its life most of the time. Oh, this is bad. We have to take the chapel now, don't we? Like, there is an outside world where we could go up here, you know, follow up from the bedroom at the entrance, but I think more sensibly we just take the chapel. We get the book that we put in if we take the library, plus we get to discover less common floor plans, right? So we do that, probably. The pump system. Fuck yeah. Simon P. Jones. The EPCW Pump System User Manual. Pool Series 8. Okay, this is actually something we really needed because we struggled with this puzzle last time. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. When you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub for your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labelled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Right, I got this bit. After you've selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow from one of your supply tanks. Okay, yeah, so it still doesn't actually say in writing that moving it up is pumping in and moving it down is pumping out, but I think that's sort of implied. This is the bit I struggled with. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be switched by a simple flip of a switch. Oh, so it wasn't for moving water between the tanks, it was for pumping water from elsewhere into a different tank. Okay, that actually clears things up a little bit. Use water control panel, use pump light, yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, I knew most of that, but I guess that has clarified a little bit for me. Planet, see, these words clearly do mean different things then, because I had this down as create before, which makes sense, but it's definitely planet and plane this time, right? I have long since lost track of what these words mean, I'm not going to lie to you. So the servants' quarters would be really good because I've got quite a few bedrooms, but also, A, no, it's a dead end, and B, I don't have the gems. So I think we take the conference hall here because, I mean, the Great Hall requires keys and I do have keys, so that's not a bad choice. Yeah, we don't actually need the conference room. I think, yeah, Great Hall's better. A better choice, actually. I'm being dumb. Because we can now key our way directly into a room that connects with the antechamber, although it doesn't. It actually doesn't connect with the antechamber. That's unfortunate. That's probably a bit of a gamble. Do we just coat check here? And we've got 2 more exits out the Great Hall, so we're not like fucked if we do that. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me my coupon book, please. I forget what it does. What does it do? Explain to me. Save 1. Oh, right. Purchase is cheaper. Yeah, that makes sense. Hosen House. This is a U. I'm feeling good about right. I'm assuming, by the way, that we can... There's like items behind these 4 extra doors. I don't think I'm ever going to waste keys on opening them, but it's... Huh. I should not have felt good about right, it turns out. We could break a box, turn the lights on in the dark room. That also controls the lights in the garage if you want to turn those off for some reason. I don't know if that would be beneficial. I think we just closet though. Okay, that wasn't the best haul. I guess having a gem's nice. We have had a few rooms where we could have used a gem. Last key. Hope this door isn't also locked. Good. Courtyard's not bad here. We could redraw and see if we can get something slightly better. I feel like that's a bit of a waste when we could be saving the redraw for when we're really fucked. So, yeah, we just courtyard, I think. Oh, we're really fucked. Uh-oh. Can't take the hose, can we? No. Okay, we're going to have to backtrack to the chapel then, I expect. We have a room off the dark room. We have a room... Oh no, actually I think that might have been keycard locked as well, right? Yeah, so we just have the room off the bedroom. If the chapel fails us. So, don't fail me now, chapel. Don't be locked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Got lost there. Can you blame me? The house is a maze. Okay, made it back to the start. I guess that's something. This was Pin and Pine, so this was an E. So that would be... I mean, that means... It says... Fade? S-E-I. After this, it loses me a bit. That does kind of... Hang on. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask gain. Okay, I mean, that's good. That's good. We can use that to eke out a few more footsteps at some point. I thought it was the car keys at first, which I was very excited about, but to be honest, I don't think we could have made it back to the garage. Oh, maybe, just about. Just about made it back to the garage. Okay, I'm really intrigued by this. Have I reached room 8? I have. Okay, so if we take the dining room, we get a bunch more feats. I love feats. Give me that delicious quail. Do they just eat quail every day? Is that what rich people do? I mean, I like quail. I've had it. It's nice. This is a H. I can't imagine just eating the same fucking food every day, though. Dovecote! We did it! We found it! I mean, we don't want that. But I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing if we take the Dovecote, or if it's literally just for this draft, in which case it's a lot weaker than I thought it was. But I guess we'll find out. None of those were doves. Can't help but notice. Sounds like there's doves in here, though. I can hear them cooing. Or pigeons, which are, in fact, doves, right? That's a thing. Okay, these are not good options. I mean, the gymnasium's not bad shape-wise, and I guess I'm okay for feet currently. Yeah, actually, just because it gives us more options, I think we take that. Peas and mountains? Rocks. Hills. Pod and plod. Pod and drop? I don't know. Hello there. Okay. It's a long walk back to the garage. 1, 2, 3... I'll get feet by passing back through here. Right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would use half of our remaining feet, more or less. As I say, we'd recover a few by going through the bedroom. And we could then hop into the boudoir and the bunk room to get some feet back and then come all the way back again. I think the more sensible option is to explore from here. See if we can loop back in through the locked chapel door. Although that would be a waste of a key, wouldn't it? I guess we could loop back in through the courtyard door as well. If we get the key card. I really want to... I'm going to make sure I keep enough feet so that I can go back and check that out, because I think it's definitely worth doing that. I mean, that's one way of getting more feet. Oh, it's got a gem as well. I love it when you get bonus stuff in rooms. Really makes me happy. Clock and lock. This is a C. Gonna have to take the hall here. That's fine. And sand is an S. Billiard room. This is where we'd get the key card if we're going to get it. I feel like I should take this even though it's a dead end. Right? Just in case it never fucking comes up again. Yeah, I think we have to. I think we have to bite the bullet on that one. It's not ideal, but we don't know when we're going to get this opportunity again. 10 intent. That is a T. That means the last 3 we drew were CST, right? Which makes me think I'm definitely barking up the wrong tree here. I don't think anything... I guess it could be one word ending in C and then another word starting in ST. I don't know. I don't know, man. Do some advanced maths, shall we? 17 equals 17. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 16 plus 4 is 20 divided by 4 equals 5. 1 plus 12 is 13 minus 10 equals 3 times by 3 equals 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Yeah, okay, this is guaranteed key card. We've got this like 4 times from this room now. I can confidently say that this is the place to banana. This is the place to come for the key card every time. So we need to always be on the lookout for this place for sure. Oh, they're just chalk. I thought these were dice for a second there. It's just pool chalk. Chalk for the pool. Back we go. The long walk home. Really have to put a lot of stock into that keycard paying off. The sleep mask has worked fucking wonders, honestly, though. That was a hell of a find. I have to remember that one in future. Which way do we want to go here? Oh, we got the keycard, so we can actually go through the dark room now, right? You know what? We won't spend gems. I'll save gems for later. Yeah, this is just a furnace. This does nothing. More likely to draft red rooms, yeah. It's just a bad. I guess we'll have a quick look in just in case there's like a coin or a gem or something in here. Sure doesn't look like it though. Sure as fuck doesn't look like it. Yes, this way. Yes, okay. We haven't found a terminal yet. I've passed up on security, and we've not found the office, and I think those are the only 2 rooms we've seen so far with terminals, right? What's this do? It's like an intercom, right? I guess maybe if we have a certain room we can talk to someone through that? Oh, this does have tub and tube, I guess. This is an E. I'm just solving those for my own gratification at this point. Like, I know I'm not actually solving the greater puzzle. I'm just like, what is this one? Tiger and grit. That's grit, that is. Oh no, not my coins that I'm not using. This was key locked. Oh, I just should have stopped by the bunk room, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's fine. We're good for feet for now. We're more likely to get killed by something else than that, I think, at this point. Like this room being bad. I guess kitchen's not a bad shout. We definitely don't want the weight room. We could redraw. I think we just take the kitchen though, right? That is our last gem. I'm just concerned if I re-roll I'll get like 3 dead end rooms and then I'll be fucked. We're getting increasingly to the point where like all the remaining rooms are shit. Fuck it. Can we afford... I'll buy a banana, sure. Oh, I can buy 2 bananas. Fuck yeah, man. Crow and crown. N. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I should have seen that coming, really. locked rooms get increasingly common the further up the house you get, and no keys. No keys here. Well, that's the end of another day, I suppose. I really wish I had somewhere to... Could I go to the coat check and drop off the upgrade disc? Is that possible? I assume we can't drop something off on the same day we pick something up. Oh, we can. I mean, the upgrade disc is the most valuable thing here, right? We can get the keycard fairly reliably. The car keys just give you an upgrade disc, and only if you find the garage. The sleep mask is good, and the coupon book is good, but I think we definitely want to make sure we don't lose that. Okay. Thus ends another day. We got like another 10-15 minutes, we can start another run. Sizable inn. Had 5 bedrooms, I guess that's what makes it an inn. I keep feeling like I should spend some time like checking out the outdoors of the house in case anything's changed. I know I did that a couple videos ago, but I feel like I should do that semi-regularly. It's probably something I should do like when I'm out of like options to progress, just like at the end of a day though, rather than wasting my feetsies. Oh, it's that. That's what was in that one picture. Mount Holly, then, right? I can't remember what word it was paired with, but it might be holly is the word we're looking for there. See, this one is always this. I wonder if it's always the same letters in the same order. Let's draft a room and see. So it was definitely A second last time. We'll take a nook. No, it's E this time. So it's definitely nothing to do with spelling a word or whatever. Do we just... Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. And it pays off. I kind of want to like leave better rooms for later. Like if I have to fuck myself early, then so be it, you know? Because I wasn't aware at the beginning that like it's just like a set deck sort of thing, right? That's only something I've come to realise in the last sort of couple of runs. So obviously we're going to want rooms like the corridor to be showing up when we're in a bad way towards the end. So we could take the chapel early while we don't have a lot of coins to lose. And then if this path dead ends, then we're just never going to have to pass through the chapel again, and that's all good, right? I think that's the shout. Similarly, we can take some dead-end rooms here, like the closet, get some early items. I'm not paying attention to the pictures this time, by the way. Ooh. Problem is I don't have any money right now. We've never drafted that room, though, so that's something I should consider sooner rather than later. We're just going to take the den for now, though. This is new as well. It has 8 items. That's many items, actually. We could pantry to keep moving forward. I kind of want to, again, just get rid of some dead ends, though. Or I mean, we could. 8 items is a lot of items now that I think about it. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, it doesn't count as an item if it's in a chest, man. That's cheating. Dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the editing to political. Sorry, the ending to political. Did we read the edited version then? Because it didn't seem like super political, like there was undertones, but it didn't... I can't remember how it ended. It was just like boy like red, the end, right? There wasn't really a conclusion. Unless I'm being a dumb fuck, which I could be. Short-term memory is not my strong point. Have we found 8 items? We definitely haven't found 8 items yet. Ah, key. I mean, keys and gems and coins are great, but I was kind of hoping for some, like, wild shit. Like this. The key to the secret garden. That seems like something. We've also got a treasure map. The room right before the antechamber is not going to be an easy access point, but sure. Picture of... that's the owner, right? I think. The mutton chops look familiar. And I assume the 2 young uns, Simon and his brother, maybe? Although it seemed like quite an old photo, so maybe not. Fuck it, we'll open it. So what keys are for? Might as well spend them. Especially when they just keep returning in dividends, right? Like, put in a key, get a key plus extra. Fuck yeah. I know I can't rely on them always doing that, but been pretty good so far. Pretty good. Right. Onwards. Oh, we could just get even more shit. And then we'd never have to come through the chapel again. This is kind of narrowing our progress route down to these 2 little blocks here, but I sure do like shit. Give me the shit. Oh, so many keys. So many fucking keys. And keys. Awful lot of pictures of Marigold. I assume. It's the same woman in all of them, right? So, stands to reason. Okay, we could... drawing room. Try and get something a bit spicier. Any items to be had? Any secret gems? I know I'm just being greedy at this point. I've had so much free shit, but no. We could observe. I think we parlour though. Gems are in the black box. No message on this one. Gems are in a box with a statement. One of these is true, one of these is false. If this is true, then it could be in either box. Except this would be false, which means it's in the blue box. If this is true, then the gems are in the black box, which means this is false. Yeah, so it has to be in here. I haven't picked up the key. Too eager. Nothing else to grab? No. Okay. We can't risk a dead end here. We gotta take the corridor. That's fine. Storeroom would be sick, but I think we're okay for stuff right now. We'll just take a bedroom. Nothing to be had. No wonders to behold. Nope. Moving on. They all turn the wrong way. I want to rotate them. Let me rotate them. Spare room, I guess. Okay, laboratory takes us the right way and allows us to experiment. So that seems like the obvious shout here. We need to find coat check to get our disc back. What is... We found that before. Haven't seen what we use it for yet, but I'll bear it in mind. And we needed to do what to get this running? The boiler room, okay. Okay, quick experiment then. Quick experiment and then we'll keep moving. Each bedroom you draft after your second gain 1 star. We still don't know what stars do. Each time you eat an apple. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Immediately add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. I think sounds good, actually. Aquariums are pretty free. Give me them aquariums. We still haven't drafted this, and I've never been in a position where I feel like I can comfortably draft this. I'm assuming there is an exit behind here, and you get to pick which colour you're drafting into there. I assume that's how it works, but I'm not certain on that. And I don't want it to fuck me somehow. So I think we have to... Maybe we get the dark room out the way. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay. Can I not lockpick? Oh, I can lockpick. Okay. No, I can't lockpick. The middle one. Okay, that could have been worse. I forgot aquariums cost gems. Maybe they weren't that great to add into the pool then. I guess I'll buy one here. I guess that's fine. Can we secret garden key here? We can! The secret garden. Okay. You get a thingy. Fountain. Okay, there's going to be something involved in turning this fountain off or on. Is it on or off? I can't tell if... Yeah, there is water in it, right? I couldn't tell if that was just like... It was coloured white on the inside. Yeah, there's obviously shit to do here. Ooh. Interesting. Look at me solving things. I really didn't think it would just be a case of make all the arrows point at the moon thing, but turns out it is. Go on, I'll pull the lever, see what it does. Oh! We have an entrance, ladies and gentlemen. presumably is the left-hand one, which is where we're not currently, but I'll take it. I'll call that a win for sure. We can get a pool. I think we just slot in a storeroom here, right? Give me that free shit. Beautiful, honestly, genuinely, literally. Okay. Now we have to work out how to get round to the other side of the antechamber. We'll use one of our mini keys here, that's fine. Should get a dining room soon, probably. I always get suckered by the library, though, because rare stuff sounds fun, honestly. I would like to request... Honestly... I mean, this is probably not going to be useful from, like, a mechanical perspective, but reading another Marion Marigold book intrigues me from a lore perspective, you know? Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I mean, I've been specifically drafting to get rid of all the dead ends early, which is probably, you know, doing this would be kind of detrimental to that, I'm not going to lie. This is also a dead end room, which means we'd have to go back to the dark room to make any real progress here. With the servants' quarters, I would gain 1 key, which isn't particularly great. Or I could just aquarium. Oh no, I gained 2 because I got an aquarium, right? I could aquarium here. We're still kind of okay for gems, so I'll just do that. It's a very aquarium heavy house, this one. Why am I not using my lockpick kit? I'm so fucking dumb. I keep forgetting about it. Hallway, sounds good. Just trying to get to that antechamber door, honestly. Lockpick kit. Nice. Redraw. Much better. Much, much better. I mean, that's interesting, but we obviously take the passageway here. We are running low on gems, but needs must. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I forgot. This does look like the spot. Oh, and I need a shovel. Okay. Can I not dig with the sledgehammer? No. Okay, dining room gets us close. And gets us a pizza. It's not a quail today. Plus an additional 10 if you... Do I have a furnace? Or is that the last... I think that might have been the last run. Yeah, that's fine. 20's plenty. Hey, that rhymes. Look at me. Spitting bars. Okay, please. Please don't fuck me now. Okay. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the antechamber. To continue up, you must go down. The basement key. Interesting. Are we saying there's going to be an entire other floor plan in the basement? Is there more to this? Can't help but notice, I assume we're going to have to do something in the basement that will open this door, right? Oof. Just when I thought I was succeeding. Turns out there's way more to this game than I thought. What's in the box? Kind of forgot we could just smash those. Fuck yeah. Not actually needed that so far, but Damn. Lockpick. Nope, okay. I mean, I've kind of achieved my goal for today, so anything I do now is kind of a bonus. See what we can buy in the commissary. If we can buy a spade, that'll be cool. We cannot. Oh, we can. I'm dumb. Sick. I will head back to that, but... Basement key? No. Alright, keep using my keys up. We should get that, right? We have... somewhere in here, we have a room where we can use that. Laboratory, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got 42 steps, we can definitely make it back there. Thank you. I'll tell you what we'll do. Actually, we'll wait on that. I was going to say, I'll check the basement key. Which I will do at the end of the day if we've not succeeded by then. I'm aware how long this video is, by the way. It's going to be over an hour today. Sorry. Things happened. Things got away from me. You're in for the long one today, folks. We're discovering things today. Good digging noises. Yeah, enjoying these. Okay. I mean, 8 gems is nice. Maybe not super worth going super out my way for, but I really want a basement key up at some point. This is my last key. I'll use it. It's fine. Anything that happens now is kind of a... Ooh. We don't have much money is the problem, but fuck it, we'll take a locksmith. This does block off these top 3 corners and mean we can't get into this door of the antechamber. I don't know why we'd need to, though. Okay, yeah, everything is a bit out of my price range. You can buy a special key in here, which is interesting. That might be a way of getting the secret garden key. Or maybe even the basement key. A little bit more freely. We can still head down from here. Although this is probably locked. Can we basement key? We can lockpick though. The only way to continue from here is by taking a pool, so we'll go with that. Oh, it's still mostly drained. I guess the changes I made... to the pump system persist. It doesn't really seem like draining the pool achieves anything, is the weird thing, but whatever. Oh, hello. Aquarium. Every house needs fucking 100 aquariums. It's essential. Basement key. Lockpick kit. Hang on then. Oh, this one's free. Tomorrow you start the day with 20 extra feet. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure. There you go, future Joe. Have a good one. Please. Oh wait, we've already tried this. Stop being a dumb fuck, Joe. Hmm. Hmm. Whatever, man. We don't need the gems anyway. They can be spread wherever they want to be spread. Always seems a shame to take spread items when you don't have a conference room yet, but here we are. It's nice this though, isn't it? Nice little scenic patio. Is this where the basement is? There's clearly going to be like one specific tile where you have to place the basement key, isn't there? And I'm not quite clear on how that works. You get the pump room. Yeah, we get the pump room here, I think. I know it's a dead end. But I've got a slightly better view on how this works now, I think. Okay, so we can take water from 1 and 2 if we want to, and put them in either tank. Yes. Okay, I think I see how to solve this little riddle. Now that I understand how the pump works. If we take water out of either of these, it doesn't really matter which. I guess the fountain is fine. Fill up the tank. Then swap to this tank and take the water back out. Which then allows us, hang on, I forgot to press the right switch, to conclude draining the pool. Now why we want to do that is anyone's guess. I'm just intrigued. There we go. Had it the wrong way around, silly me. I mean, obviously, like, we could drain the aquarium and kill all the fish. I don't know what we benefit, how we would benefit from doing that particularly. I don't know if draining the fountain would help at all. It didn't really seem like that was particularly relevant. Draining the pool is the one that makes the most sense to me as like a thing to do that could potentially provide benefits. I just don't know how it provides benefits. Oh, here's how. Apparently there's a fuckload of money down here. Sick. Like, the puzzle-solvey, experimenty part of my brain really wants to drain the aquarium. But knowing that things persist between runs, I don't want to kill the fish forever. I don't want to be that guy. If it was just like, for this run you've killed... Oh, there's a gem there. For this run you've killed the fish, whoopsie. Never mind, you know? But, I can't live with my... How did I miss all this shit? What the... Oh, it's because they're green rooms. So shit got spread to them, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Where were we heading? Laboratory. There is also this door. Which, fuck it, why not? Let's spend a gem. This one. Nice. Nice, we observed. I guess we'll just see which one we get. And then we'll know which one we're getting next time. I think we're getting close to the bad day. The bad observatory day. Oh, we got 2 instead. Stars do seem to persist between runs as well, right? Am I crazy? So we get the apple next, and then the key. Oh, we're ages off the dead yet. That's fine. Okay, laboratory. That was not what I meant to do. Let me out. I have to press enter. Have to log in to log out. Fucking Windows, man. Insert disk. Come on, give me something good. Okay, we get the boudoir a lot. I'm fine with making the boudoir better. We can give it a gem, we can give it 2 rerolls, or we can give it 3 food. I'm actually leaning towards the rerolls. I think rerolls are super fucking good. Get you out of some sticky situations, right? Nice. Good find, Joe. We still do have this little hallway to explore, so we can do that. We've got 19 steps left, though. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can only go so... Oh, actually. If we want to go to the coat check, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 steps away from that now. I think we just do that. I think we just do that and call it a day. We do have a little bit more exploration we could do. We could potentially find the basement, but then we'd have no fucking steps to do anything in the basement. So I think we just pass the basement key on to next day. And let future Joe have like a free run at the basement business, right? I think that's the sensible thing to do here. Really shouldn't have put the coat check so fucking far away. That was on me. That was my... Gems everywhere. Have anything else we can buy real quick? Nothing that, you know, could be carried over. Check. Basement key. Okay, and I think we call it a day there. Yeah, this was a long one. Sorry about that. I should probably just cut it down to just having 1 run per session. I like to try and squeeze 2 in, and that has been fine so far, but today's video has gone long as a result. But thanks for sticking around throughout all that. I think we've made some cool discoveries today. I really do. I think there's a lot of promise as to what we can do in future as a result. But thanks for watching. I've used all my feet and have to call it a day. So I will see y'all next time. It's a garden shopping centre. I guess it does have 2 shops and a lot of gardens. But even so, it's clearly it's only got 1 bedroom. Maybe it's not a house. Maybe I'm lying, actually. That's it for today, though. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.